We're broadcasting. Welcome to Samadhi Game. I'm doing this spontaneous moment of Samadhi Game just out of sheer gratitude. I woke up this morning and said, I'm going to do this Samadhi Game. I want to just revel in the celebration of the mantras of Samadhi Game. So it's spontaneous. I'm not really, trying to do anything other than just give these mantras in the most spontaneous, loving, grateful, thankful way that I know how to give them. So I'm going to just, if you want to join in. We're going to just be doing these mantras and sharing my love. I'm going to start off with the very first mantra in the book, the Shadowless Light of Samadhi. It's feeling, tone, and state of knowing. I'm just grateful for the day, grateful for all of the gratitude that's pouring out of everyone's hearts everywhere. Gratitude for the sun shining, gratitude for the love that I feel in my heart. So let's go. Here, I'll see if I can bring it up on the screen for you. And I want to get this up here too. O glorious shadowless light of eternity, that brilliance of I Am Samadhi, shining in the void as 10,000 suns. Descend, 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 as the tangible substance of loving splendor, dazzling intelligence and palpable power, for all to absorb and identify with. As the full and only authority throughout the earth, the boundless treasure house of the universe, and our infinite I Am Samadhi of scintillating fire and dazzling light. That I am. I release the power of mastery without limit now, revealing the self and flooding forth perfect miracles and all activities, bringing to pass the enlightenment of the ages, and letting every being on earth sense and surrender to the intimacy of this light. Everywhere, the fullness of this self expanding as love, wisdom, and a joy forever. Now, great songs of praise and gratitude burst forth from the heart of humanity for that silent splendor poured out to all. Now, pure love flows forth from the heart of the secret love star, drenching the earth with the glory and ecstasy of golden pink liquid light. Now, the oneness of supreme love, wisdom, and blazing joy overwhelms this world of duality in its glowing orb of transmutation, reconciliation, and dominion, making of Terra a smiling sun of everlasting, all-powerful, limitless light, casting no shadow, and in which only that absolute perfection can forever dwell. Now, I am limitless gifts of all good things, anointing the earth with abundance, healing, and happiness for all mankind. O presence of a shadowless light from out the great silence, we identify with thee now. I am the elation and exhilaration, freedom and liberation of this eternal experience and gnosis of Samadhi, its ecstatic hearing, blissful feeling, cosmic scent, sublime taste, and immaculate vision, holding all safely within that compassionate diamond heart forever. I intensify this feeling tone of I Am Shadowless Light in acknowledgement, acceptance, and awareness, surrender, devotion, and adoration. For this state of knowing that, this all-pervading I Am Samadhi, the intelligence of the heart that is divine illumination. I, the Ascended Master Gregory Donald Binkley, living super yogi brilliance, grateful, thankful, am awake, as is the Ascended Master Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad, to this shadowless light, its feeling tone and state of knowing, that I am that never sleeps and enjoys all, now and forever. Good morning, Lynn. Let me just write that in here. Linny. Good morning, Linny. Good morning, Jamie. And any and all who are joining me today. I'm doing this spontaneous session of Samadhi Game while Robbie cooks a magnificent meal in the kitchen. She's in there. I can hear her rattling around the kitchen and putting things together, and she's just turned around the corner and smiled at me. And we're gonna after a little bit here, we're gonna go over to some friends' home and spend an afternoon eating and reveling and being grateful for each other and all those there. Elliot is here and her boyfriend is here, so we're all going to go over, the four of us, and spend time at our friend's home today with about 25 other people as well. So that's our plans for today and this evening. Maybe take a walk at sunset and see the sun's rays setting here in New Mexico. We have had some of the most gorgeous, gorgeous sunsets. And I know, Lenny, I know that you have experienced those sunsets and know just how radical they are. Radical beauty. So anyway, I'm going to continue with these mantras. Join me. I'm giving these in a complete feeling of celebration of how much love I have in my heart and so much to be grateful for. Grateful for all of the Samadhi Game tribe. Grateful to be able to share these mantras and to share these words of enlightenment that are powerful. They're so powerful. And when you give them with your great, deep gratitude and love, the ideas that are shared, the intentions that are shared in these mantras will happen for you. So if you like, come with me. I bow to the Samadhi within myself. Om Namah Shivaya Guruve Satchidaranda Murtaye Nishprapanshaya Shantaya Nirarambaya Tejase. I bow to the Samadhi within myself, known as Lord Shiva, Lord Krishna, Lord Buddha, Lord Muhammad, that is the true teacher. This Samadhi that I am takes the form of truth, consciousness, and bliss. I am always present and full of peace. I am always present and full of peace. I am always present and full of peace. I am completely free and I sparkle with the divine luster. I am completely free and I sparkle with the divine luster. I am completely free and I sparkle with the divine luster. And the opening pillar of light, the pillar of the world. Sublime I am Samadhi that I am, enfolding me now in that mighty, magic, electronic pillar of cosmic light substance. My identification with its magnificent humility and thoughtful creativity, so powerful and complete, that I artfully and magically alter every polarity with healing unity. Within this majestic pillar of light blazes that love as the violet, compassionate flame. In, through, and around my etheric, mental, emotional, and physical bodies, effortlessly dissolving, consuming, transmuting, and reconciling the dualities of my human ego, charging my world and all I contact with the tangible substance, living awareness, and conscious activity, the presence and superconscious samadhi of all enlightened beings, liberated and ascended masters, seeing, feeling, and hearing this light as it shines, radiates, and resonates within me as a visible pillar of the world, stabilized, supported, and sustained by the brilliant, elegant one, and infinitely sensitive to that invulnerable state of divine I am Samadhi. Let's go ahead and do this again. So much gratitude in this pillar of light, as we know ourselves as this pillar of light, radiating gratitude and love to all of our loved ones, all of our relatives, all of our friends in the Samadhi Game tribe, all of the people that live in the neighborhoods that we live in, everywhere, people waking this morning and loving each other and giving gratitude and preparing a feast out of thankfulness. Sublime I am Samadhi that I am, enfolding me now in that mighty, magic, electronic pillar of cosmic light substance, my identification with its magnificent humility and thoughtful creativity, so powerful and complete, that I artfully and magically alter every polarity with healing unity. Within this majestic pillar of light blazes that love as the violet compassionate flame, in, through, and around my etheric, mental, emotional, and physical bodies, effortlessly dissolving, consuming, transmuting, and reconciling the dualities of my human ego, charging my world and all I contact with the tangible substance, living awareness, and conscious activity, the presence and superconscious samadhi of all enlightened beings, liberated and ascended masters, seeing, feeling, and hearing this light as it shines, radiates, and resonates within me as a visible pillar of the world, stabilized, supported, and sustained with a brilliant, elegant one, and infinitely sensitive to that invulnerable state of divine I am samadhi. And we'll go ahead and do it again. We are preparing a feast. We're preparing the feast not only in our kitchens, but in our hearts, with these words that we speak, that we fill with our thankfulness and our gratitude. Sublime I am samadhi that I am, enfolding me now in that mighty, magic, electronic pillar of cosmic light substance. My identification with its magnificent humility and thoughtful creativity, so powerful and complete, that I artfully and magically alter every polarity with healing unity. Within this majestic pillar of light blazes that love as the violet compassionate flame, in, through, and around my etheric, mental, emotional, and physical bodies, effortlessly dissolving, consuming, transmuting, and reconciling the dualities of my human ego, charging my world and all I contact with the tangible substance, living awareness, and conscious activity, the presence and superconscious samadhi of all enlightened beings, liberated and ascended masters, seeing, feeling, and hearing this light as it shines, radiates, and resonates within me as a visible pillar of the world, stabilized, supported, and sustained by the brilliant, elegant one, and infinitely sensitive to that invulnerable state of divine I am samadhi. Eternity is my home. I do all that is necessary to actualize this ever-fresh realization and organize my life around it. Eternity is my home. I do all that is necessary to actualize this ever-fresh realization and organize my life around it. Eternity is my home. I do all that is necessary to actualize this ever-fresh realization and organize my life around it. I just love these mantras because they fill me with this idea that I know is there. I know it's down in my heart. And by saying the words, it brings it out into more physical manifestation. I'm going to just keep going. Join me. Stay with me. Keep turning the wheels of these prayers so that they become manifest in our lives. Heartfelt, tangible samadhi. O Great Spirit, O mighty I am samadhi at the center of all creation, radiant with illuminating fire and gratitude. O heartfelt parent of all sons and sons, pour forth that life-giving power and gratitude, and fan the spark of that divinity on the altar of my heart. Amplify and magnify this spark and this gratitude by the fire breath of the Holy Spirit, and of the potent God flame that I am. Oh, the shimmering fountain of life that I hear, feel, smell, taste, and see within me as gratitude. I choose this constant cascade of liquid light, actively receiving its shimmering, directive radiance, tangibly and powerfully manifest in my experience. I open the innermost temple of love and gratitude within this evident, celestial, cosmic fire. I manifest that life and light for our healing and regeneration, letting the breadth, height, fullness, and crown of the solar radiance of the sun behind the sun appear. I stand forth. Revealed in and through me is the neutral witness, that Christos, Krishna, Buddha, Allah, Pharaoh, Monarch, Divine Mother, Father, Sun conscious awareness. I am the visible, audible, and tangible flame of eternal life, breathing the scintillating prana chi and gratitude from the source to the root of my being. Liquid rays of light flooding my chakras, seated upon their lotus stones of love, molten gold of enlightenment, shivering its ascension up my spine, crowning my awareness with the diamond rays of attainment, as the white fire beam of my heart, as the gratitude of my heart. I dynamically emanate and transmit this audible, tangible, fragrant, delectable, and visible substance of living samadhi as creativity and direction. I just want to stop for a moment. This dynamic emanation from the heart is actual, is tangible, is tactile. And as we get more and more familiar with it, it becomes more and more physical. And people will feel it around you. As you walk down the street, even people you pass will be able to feel this tangible substance of samadhi emanating from you. It is emanating from you just as the rays of the sun are emanating from the sun, pouring forth life-giving nutrition to the entire solar system, into your entire panoply of family and friends, saturated in your love and your gratitude. And as we give it more and more consciously today, more and more, our families, our friends, our communities, our tribe will grow in this love. Come on. I dynamically emanate and transmit this audible, tangible, fragrant, delectable, and visible substance of living samadhi as creativity and direction. I am a sun in the palace of the shining void, this temple a glistening world of infinite space, the process of my transformations, sounding the melodies, harmonies, and rhythms of the great solar symphony. I am the dazzling flame of life, here and now, because I am nowhere else but everywhere, forever. I am samadhi's palpable joy, tactile glory, and felt perfection of boundless being. In gratitude, I am that, I am that, I am that, I am. And here you say your name. I just have to say this. I have to come back here for a moment. Last night we watched Spider-Man. And we saw, him go through his transformations. He gets bit by the spider, and then he becomes this outrageous, teenage Spider-Man with all these powers. And it all goes to his head. And then he finally realizes who he is and what he can do with these powers to save, to bring good to people. And and that's when he first says his name. He says, I am Spider-Man. You have to affirm it for yourself. It was right on. You have to affirm that which you see yourself as being beyond the normal mortal coil. I am the Ascended Master Gregory Donald Brinkley, living super yogi brilliance. And when you say it just like he says, I am Spider-Man. Going on. Say your name. Go ahead, I'm going to give you some time. I am. And again, I am. And again, I am. An embodiment. An embodiment, an embodiment. I am oneness lived. It is so amazing and beautiful Robbie's in the kitchen and she's chiming in. I don't know if you can hear her on the microphone, but she's chiming in. She's saying the affirmations that she knows by heart with us. So as you give these affirmations, you will become more and more familiar with their cadence and their rhythm and their tone and the intentions linked one after another, building a momentum, and you'll be able to say them too, out of memory. Especially when someone else is saying them, you can sort of follow along. When someone else is saying them with the words, you'll be able to hear them and then go, yes, okay, there it is. There's the pattern. And you'll be able to follow into that pattern. And that's another reason we come together as a group, as a tribe. Because as we say them together as a tribe, the memory is enhanced. We remember our divine identity as a tribe. Oh, God, it's amazing. I mean, it's powerful. It's alive. Let's go. Affirmation and prayer of the divine masculine presence and power. And thank you. I just got your message, Lenny. Thank you for writing in and staying present with us, and Jamie too. Thank you for joining us in this celebration. It is a celebration of thankfulness and of gratitude, and the affirmation of our masculine, the positive and the negative of our being, the masculine and feminine of our beings. Let's go ahead and say the masculine presence and power of who we are. O sacred masculine essence of my eternal being, Holy One in my core, I am that I am. I am that divine masculinity within me now. I am the will of that kingly consciousness being done. I am the will of that kingly consciousness being done. I am the will of that kingly consciousness being done. I am the unchanging awareness of each moment, the natural spaciousness of each instant. On earth, that I am, even as I am that in heaven. This sacred, tangible silence, death to my ego, source of my sustenance, this radiant gift of love, heart of my purpose, the Dharma, freely given to all. This shining void of stillness consumes every temptation of duality. This presence of samadhi dispels all cross-currents of the human ego. I am transfiguration's total surrender, forgiveness, and reconciliation. I am resurrection's focus of wisdom and power. I am the absolute cooperation with the inevitable ascension's expanding glory of eternal victory. All this freedom forevermore. I am. Om. Peace. Amen. I am. And we give thanks to you, Jamie, and Lenny, and Robbie, and Elliot, and Daniel, and all of those that are going to be at the parties this afternoon, and all of those making food wherever they are. Roasting chestnuts on an open fire. Here, let me have this. This we are going to eat a chestnut here.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Crack. That was the cracking noise that you heard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you, Robbie. I have to chew this in front of you. We're going to be doing a lot of exercising our jaws this afternoon. And let's exercise them. Let's give out of our mouth now so that we can take into our mouths later. We're exercising our jaws. There's more neural connections in the mouth than any other part of neural connections to the brain in the mouth than any other part of the body. When you chew, you're stimulating your brain. How good it is to chew. When you speak these words, these mantras, you're stimulating your entire brain. Let's go on. Give some more mantras. Celebrating this day of thankfulness, this day of coming together in family, in tribe, in groups, to revel in gratitude. Affirmation and prayer of the divine feminine, the direct and connected fullness of beauty and forgiving grace. I am the divine feminine, the direct and connected fullness of beauty and forgiving grace, with me now in the intuition, dance, and relations of my heart. Chalicing the hallowed vision, purpose and paradigm of the golden age dawning. Blessed queens of Buddhic, angelic, and Christic realms, Kuan Yin, Green Tara, Holy Mary, O Pallas Athena, Parvati, Sarasvati, Lakshmi, whom I am. Hear our calls for compassion, wholeness, gratitude, and the manifest oneness in the flesh. And here, formulate your own prayer, your own intention. Go ahead. See it. See it in your mind's eye clearly. I don't care how audacious it may seem. See your prayer, your song that you want to sing for this planet. Feel it so. Feel it already done. In fact, allow yourself this opportunity to mint the already finished image, the already completed, the already manifested image of your prayer into a golden coin, soft gold coin, so that it's pressed into 3D. You can even feel it with your thumb as you run it across it. You can feel the outline. You can put this coin in your pocket today. And everywhere you go, when you're in the groups eating dinner with your tribes, put your hand down in your pocket and feel it and go, there it is. That's my intention. All this gratitude flowing, all this love flowing, manifesting, adhering itself to my intention, my prayer. And that intention, that prayer coming full into manifestation, is full in manifestation. Believe it so. Guide us, intensify our path, the direct and connected fullness of beauty and forgiving grace, the manifest experience of healing and truth, and the mastery, liberation, and triumph of enlightenment. I am the cradled babe of eternity, safe in the bosom of omnipresence. I am the cradled babe of eternity, safe in the bosom of omnipresence. I am the cradled babe of eternity, safe in the bosom of omnipresence. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Amen, brother and sister. Nothing silence, sounding light. Celebrating our gratitude, pouring into these words, pouring into the hologram, the matrix that is set in the physical by our wordings in this Samadhi game manifesto of enlightenment. I am zero, the great yang, the vast silence, the undisturbed stillness, radiating an antakarana of oneness, the sounding of love alone, the essence of life and light, strength, courage, beauty, and perfection. I am nothing silence, I am sounding light, I am whole in universe, luminous golden white. I am nothing silence, I am sounding light, I am whole in universe, luminous golden white. I am nothing silence, I am sounding light, I am whole in universe, luminous golden white. In the stillness within, existence I am births to an active great yen radiance spreading throughout the vastness. I am conscious silence, stalwart I command, stoic inspiration, I am God in man. I am conscious silence, stalwart I command, stoic inspiration, I am God in man. I am conscious silence, stalwart I command, stoic inspiration, I am God in man. Louder and louder, the great mother I am muses, inspires, hums, and sings songs of new life, a glad music of my heart. I am sacred rhythm, my keynote harmony, this melody is truth, the light held high and free. I am sacred rhythm, my keynote harmony, this melody is truth, the light held high and free. I am sacred rhythm, my keynote harmony, this melody is truth, the light held high and free. Born now anew, I receive and I accept this Christos, Krishna, Buddha, Allah, Pharaoh, Monarch, Divine Mother, Father, Son, conscious awareness. Seven altar sacred, flaming paraclete, my forehead now emblazoned, I am come complete. Seven altar sacred, flaming paraclete, my forehead now emblazoned, I am come complete. I am so grateful for these mantras that in the midst of the most difficult situations, when your mind is blown, or at least when my mind has been blown, and it has been, I can come back to these mantras and just read them. So simple. If I tried to sit in silent meditation, even if I tried consciously to calm myself in some of these situations that I've been through in my life, that all of us have been through in our lives, I don't think there would be any possibility that I could connect to the deep, abiding truth of the silence within me. It would have been impossible. So these mantras are a blessing, that they create this hologram which that becomes familiar with us. It becomes a foundation for all of our deep dives into the silence. It sets the matrix that allows us to sit deeply rather than just on the superficial levels of dealing with survival. So let's go. Let's give some more. Let's give the radiant circle of healing love and the art of life and liquid white light, a mantra that ensconces us in a protective radiance of love and gratitude. O radiant circle of healing love and the art of life and liquid white light, encircle me now, encircle me now, encircle me now. I am this loving splendor encircling me now. I am this living prana chi encircling me now. I am this liquid crystal fire encircling me now. I am this samadhi encircling me now. This I radiate, radiate, radiate as gratitude in all the tribes that I visit this afternoon, to all those that will be in the tribe that we go to this afternoon, sharing our abundance, sharing our love. As the active intelligence of powerful, conscious volition that I am, I govern this exhaustless energy and precipitate all things into form. Of those who come under the radiation of this, my radiant circle of healing love and the art of life and liquid white light, including, and here again, name the loved ones, Robbie and Elliot and Daniel and Carol and Susan, and all of the others that will be at the party this afternoon at this beautiful gathering just up the road, bringing all their food and all of their abundant life and love with them. So grateful. And let's go ahead and say the words that are written there in italics together, the Samadhi Game Community and Tribe and Primera Agua Healing and Enlightenment at Sunny Mellow. I ignite and I expand the illuminating center within their bodies, emotions, and minds. And all of those that are specifically on this broadcast today. Jamie and Linny and any guests that are tuning in spontaneously, that don't have an account on Ustream, that haven't been able to get their name on our check-in list with the chat list. Any of those that are just guests, even those that aren't even registering as guests because they haven't come through the portal of Ustream. Into that active, perfect, and eternal garment of enlightenment, or radiant circle of healing love and the art of life and liquid white light that I am, instantly bring healing to and make art of all dual human ego in my world. Let's use that dual human ego for glory rather than having it use us as an energy source. Opening wide the door of my heart into the ineffable, divine, and present existence and expression and expansion. I am the wide open door of my heart, flooding forth the radiant circle of healing love and the art of life and liquid white light, the enchanting essence of my electronic body, and I am Samadhi. I balance, blaze, and dazzle the threefold activity of my heart's Samadhi. Ennobling love, wisdom, and power encircles me, now and forever, bringing healing to and making art of every dual human ego of activity, freeing me to leap into divine union with the source of these, the shining three. I am the mighty, magic, electromagnetic circle of invincible, liquid love, light, and life, gratitude, substance. instantly transmuting and harmonizing, healing and making art of every discordance or distraction which seeks to enter or intrude itself, masquerading as the I am me. I am the self-sustaining perfection of my world, enfolded in the radiant circle of healing love and the art of life and liquid white light. The samadhi that I am, I remain. Vanished the veils of light and shade. I abide in the shining truth of divine law and the justice of eternity. I am the lake of kindness, free of disturbing conditions, inner and outer. Commanding all therapies within this, the inner magic of my radiant circle of healing love to be revealed with the art of life and liquid white light of samadhi, the all-pervading, serving and harmonizing bliss and gratitude and love and celebration and wisdom and power held within our beings. You, the Buddha. You, the Buddha. It's been exceptionally beautiful here. And I think pretty much everywhere in the United States we've been having a really beautiful fall. It hasn't even really threatened to become cold yet. We have sunny days. Every day we wake up and give gratitude for the sun shining through the window. Gratitude for the fact that we have friends and relatives that love us and that we love them. Gratitude for the ability to go to a store and buy food that farmers have patiently grown and harvested and delivered. So grateful. So we're celebrating today thankfulness for all those who have worked so hard to make this society of ours a place where we can laugh and sing and look into each other's eyes with love. And we can share that across the face of the planet today on Facebook. Grateful for our connection revolution. Grateful that we can actually reach out across the face of the planet, everywhere across the face of the planet, and say, I love you. And thank you for being who you are. Thank you for sharing your gift, your specific, unique gift, given, gone, without thought of return. Given in a way that amplifies the love on the planet and reduces the chances for war. And warring not only on the planet but within your own members by following and by finding that seed of love within you and amplifying it. It's less likely that any of us will have to struggle with anti-love. Let's go on. Let's give more mantras. Welcome, Barbara. I see that you've just come online. Jamie's here. Lenny's here. We have guests online, and guess who's going to say hello? Let me get us here online. There. We're all cooking. We're cooking and celebrating in the kitchen.
Yes, we're celebrating and cooking.
And I can and right here, as I said, I'm going to be grateful for all of the wonderful smells and sounds that are coming from the kitchen that Robbie is producing in there. Thank you, Robbie. It's lovely. We're so just happy to be able to share this day with you, share this part of our day with you before we get up and start to move out and share it with others. So sharing these words of enlightenment, We can start our day off with all of this momentum of enlightenment. How cool is that? Samadhi's I am memory and momentum, the golden river of sustained enlightenment and divine direction. Let's go. From billowing clouds in the spotless sky of the tangible I am Samadhi, that I am, comes now a downpour of the memory and momentum of the golden river of sustained enlightenment and divine direction. A drenching of mastery and dominion, here and now, rivulets of wise thinking, lovely feeling, and powerful activity, converging as the eternal sweep of the sacred Ganga. The memory and momentum of love, wisdom and power, flooding forth like a million Niagara Falls, ceaselessly descending into and around all of my thoughts, feelings, and activities, including, and here you can actually say the things that you're planning to do today. And I'll say, cooking in the kitchen with Robbie, enjoying and laughing with Elliot and her boyfriend Daniel, getting ready, dressing nicely, preparing ourselves and our food, getting it into the car, driving safely through the shining and brilliant Sandia Mountains until we get to our friend's home. Getting out of our car and walking in and smiling, seeing the smiling faces of everyone else there in the party, and placing our offering on the table along with everyone else's, and then turning and looking deeply into the eyes of each person there and drawing out their unique gift, their unique abundance shared today, and giving gratitude for that. Having a great time at the party, and then coming home and walking at sunset. Walking in the brilliance of the New Mexico sunset, looking up at the Sandia crest, feeling the crispness of the air as sunset comes, and walking ourselves back to the home, and coming into the house, and all of us sitting in front of a fire that we create and make, so that it warms us as we sit together and smile and share stories of thankfulness and gratitude. To harmonize and perfect them now, as Christos, as Krishna, as Buddha, as Allah, as Pharaoh, as monarch, as the Divine Mother Father, as the Sun, conscious, neutral, witness, awareness, not as the mundane footstool kingdom, but as Christos, as Krishna, as Buddha, as Allah, as Pharaoh, as monarch, as the Divine Mother Father, as the Sun, conscious, neutral, witness, awareness. I enter this golden river of sustained enlightenment and divine direction, here and now, bathing in the streaming memory and momentum of love, life, light, and gratitude. I take command of all thoughts, feelings, and actions below the highlands of superconscious living and awareness. Lo, I am become the sea of mirth itself. Lo, I am become the sea of mirth itself. Lo, I am become the sea of mirth itself. O loving I am Samadhi that I am. O Ganesha, O great divine director and the great karmic board that I am. I invoke your memory and momentum of sustained enlightenment and divine direction. I am that guidance now. I am that courage and strength that acts. And in my attention to and men and women, together we say these words. Men, you say your lines. Women, you say your lines now. Purpose, plan, focus, freedom, dharma, and death. And again, purpose, plan, focus, freedom, dharma, and death. Again, purpose, plan, focus, freedom, dharma, and death. I hold my scepter of dominion and power sustained from the joyous I am Samadhi that I am. I descend in the whirlwind radiance of His Christos, Krishna, Buddha, Allah, Pharaoh, monarch, Divine Mother, Father, Sun, conscious awareness. I envelop my four lower bodies with the unbroken thrill of that neutral witness and unique sexual essence, and I stand guard over my entire consciousness, being, and world, 24/7. O eternal I am Samadhi, beyond all imagination of expectancy, I charge my physical, emotional, mental, and etheric bodies with that memory and momentum a full conscious realization as I issue the following command to all the polarized human creation ego etched in my pranas, chakras, and meridians, and those of the entire planetary body. We do not only pray for ourselves. We pray for the entire world. When we give our affirmations, these affirmations that we are giving we are connected in oneness with everything. And as we affirm this, we lift up that center tent pole in the tent of being, and the entire fabric of the tent rises with us. So let's rise up, continue to emphasize our affirmation, charging my etheric, my physical, my emotional, mental, and etheric bodies with that memory and momentum of full conscious realization. As I issue the following command to all the polarized human creation ego etched in my pranas, chakras, and meridians, and those of the entire planetary body. Dissolve, consume, transmute, and reconcile by the violet light of Samadhi. Dissolve, consume, transmute, and reconcile by the violet light of Samadhi. Dissolve, consume, transmute, and reconcile by the violet light of Samadhi. I let the instantaneous release of the self-luminous, infinitely intelligent light substance issue forth without limit from the immortal Samadhi that I remember I am. Let's just sit for a few moments in that remembrance. Remembering our thankfulness. Remembering our joy. Remembering our love. Remembering the glory. And I charge these pranas, chakras, and meridians, thoughts and feelings, activities and environment with the victorious memory and momentum of the golden river of sustained enlightenment and divine direction, such that all polarized human creation and ego is instantly transmuted and transfigured into refined and perfected states of awareness, action, and physicality. As we become more and more conscious of these memories and momentums, they overwhelm the dual human ego. The momentums of love, joy, wisdom, truth come forth in our lives, and they overwhelm all attempts of the dual human ego to dissuade us from this path. They overwhelm all attempts of shadows and darkness to draw us down into a mire of confusion and anger and frustration. So every time we give these mantras, we build this momentum of love. Simple, unadulterated love. Joy, wisdom, power, courage, forgiveness. It builds just like you build a cake. You add this ingredient and add this ingredient, or like you make a pecan pie or a pumpkin pie. This ingredient, until you finally it all is there together. And every time we are creating a feast with Samadhi game mantras. This is a feast of light, a celebration of the glories of eternity. I'm so grateful. And reveling in it. Allow yourself to revel in the glory. There is a momentum in the mass consciousness which says, don't allow yourself to be too happy. How much bliss can you take? You've got to get beyond the limitation of bliss that you can hold, and hold the magnificence of eternity now. No waiting, now. Oh, so grateful. Let's invoke nobility, individualized. O omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent essence of oneness, charge and fill my body, hold and heal my feelings, magnify and seal my thoughts with the nobility of that individualized, limitless, unconditional love, prescient, lyrical poetry, deep and penetrating intimacy, resonant, holy harmony. Eternal commanding peace, clear and focused purity, fresh and crisp clarity, boundless, radiant happiness, firm and steadfast faith, delicate springing hope, humble giving charity, resolve of placid patience, unruffled dispassionate poise, mature and selfless courage, mighty Herculean strength, unwavering, determined fearlessness, dissolving, consuming fire, blazing, crystalline serenity, smooth and shining tranquility, ebullient, bubbling joy, witty, transmuting humor, secure and manifest abundance, pure power and dominion, determined, directed dharma, and any other nobility you desire to hold in your unique individualized manifestation of oneness. That I am, here, everywhere, now, and forever, in action, in action, in action. I am here, everywhere, now, and forever, in the fullness of cosmic joy. We accept this in miracles manifest here and now, with unconditional love, wisdom, and power, anchored in the earth, air, fire, water, and akasha, and tangibly manifest in our lives, in the lives of all evolutions of light throughout cosmos, in the fullness of cosmic joy. We accept this and miracles manifest here and now with unconditional love, wisdom, and power, anchored in the earth, air, fire, water, and akasha, and tangibly manifest in our lives and the lives of all evolutions of light throughout cosmos. In the fullness of cosmic joy, we accept this and miracles manifest here and now with unconditional love, wisdom, and power, anchored in the earth, air, fire, water, and akasha, and tangibly manifest in our lives and the lives of all evolutions of light throughout cosmos. We affirm it. We claim it. In the East, they have these mudras. Mudras that, in the West too. Mudra, praying mudra. Mudras. And there's mudras for mantras. Om, Ahum, Vajra. Where you put the hand facing down. Vajra. And say, I claim it. Vajra, the lightning bolt hitting the earth. The Tantra. I am this air. I am this light. I am this love, as so says Jamie. I too, Jamie, affirm with you this air, this light, this love, grounded here. I am this here and now. I will not wait for someone else to bestow it upon me. I assume it. I claim it. I am it now. This fullness of cosmic joy, accepted, miracles manifest here and now with unconditional love, wisdom, and power, anchored in the earth, air, fire, water, and the akasha, the etheric membrane around us, and tangibly manifest in the lives, in our lives, in the lives of all evolutions of light throughout cosmos. Not just ours, but everywhere manifest, as we say these words and feel it to be true, and break the bonds of our human limitation. We open the same doorway for millions to walk through. Even as we say these simple words, and get the enthusiasm behind them, and fill them with our gratitude. Well, thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you, Robbie, for filling our home with such beautiful scents of Thanksgiving and the sounds of your joy in the kitchen. I am so grateful to you. So, so grateful. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Lynn, for joining us. Thank you, guests, whoever you may be, for being here with us, for sharing the celebration of gratitude, spontaneously given. Join us on Mondays and Wednesdays, normally given. 7 o'clock for music, 8:30 a.m. Mountain Time for processing, affirmation, prayer, meditation, puja, anything that you can think of that's holy and binds you to your oneness and your divine identity. That we do in Samadhi Game, in our tribe. It's all there for us, this great smorgasbord of light. So thank you again. I'm going to leave you now with music, this music of love. This is the music that every time I would hear, I sent it in love to Robbie over the last year. I'm going to leave you with the music.
Voglio più difendermi. Supererò dentro di me gli ostacoli. I miei momenti più difficili per te.
There is no reason, there's no rhyme, it's crystal clear. I hear your voice and all the darkness disappears. Every time I look into your eyes, you made me love you.
Quest'inverno finirà.
And I do truly love you.
Fuori e dentro me.
How you made me love you.
Con le sue difficoltà.
And I do truly love you. I belong to you, you belong to me forever. Want you, baby, I want you. And I thought that you should know that I believe. And you're the wind that's underneath my wings, yeah. I belong to you, you belong to me.
Ho camminato su pensieri ripidi,
You're my fantasy.
per solitudini e deserti aridi,
You're my gentle breeze.
al ritmo della tua passione. Ora io vivrò
And I never let you go.
l'amore, attraverserò
You're the peace that makes me
le onde dei suoi attimi
I can feel you in my soul.
profondi. adesso io ti sento.
I will belong forever to you. Sounds like a signal from you. Bring me to meet your son, and I will bring you to my heart. Love, like a signal echo, touching my body, my soul. Bring to me, you to meet me here. Home, be the temple of your heart. Home, be the body of your love. Just like holy water to my lips. Yes, I do know how I survive. Yes, I do know why How about getting off of these antibiotics? How about stopping eating when I am full of? How about them transparent dangling carrots? How about that ever-elusive good-old? Thank you, India. Thank you, terror. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, frailty.
ground is full of broken stones. The last leaf has fallen. I have nowhere to turn now. Not east, not west, north or south. And all that's ahead of me, everything I know, I know nothing, so bring me home. Put me on a plate with petals and a fire, and send me out to sea. Turn my angry sword against my heart, and let me free. The dawn holds the heaviness of the night. I've heard the restless sighs and lovers' lies, the brook, the beach, and seen the devil's eyes. So bring me home. I've cried for the lives I've lost, like a child in need of love. I've been so close but far away from God. My tears flow like a child in need of love. I've cried the tears, so let the tide take me. I won't fight. I've cried the tears. The small step I need to take is a mountain, stretched out like a lazy dog. Send me to slaughter, lay me on the railway line. I'm far away from God. My tears flow like a child in need of love. I've cried the tears, so build a fire, light the flame.